being so. Hello, this is Elizabeth Clare Brewington with Discover Brightside, the video podcast, where we discover new people. And today I have two amazing women, so beautiful, in my studio, and I'm so excited to introduce you to them. So, Cassandra, share your story. Tell us about what you do.
Sure. Thank you for having me. My name is Cassandra Junifont. I am the founder of Oriara and creator of the Body Ministry, which is a private online health club for women where they learn about real wellness for real life to get real relief, you know. Um, yeah, that's who I am and that's what I do.
Oh, wow. We love health and wellness. Yes. Shante, tell us about what you do.
Hey, thank you. I'm Shunté McClellan. I am one of the co-founders of Melanated Campout and executive director of Melanated Cares Foundation. And essentially, what I do is bring people to a healing places outdoors and rediscovering how to connect with nature and connect with the community. And so over the years, we've taking the opportunity to help people realize that they belong in these spaces, despite what they may have thought or may have experienced. But we know that being outside with vitamin D, fresh air, communing with nature, and then we add our cultural piece to it. So we add the fellowship with the community, and it's evolved even beyond. We call it our adult playtime and our adult healing time. But even beyond that, the community has evolved over the 8 years to having bigger impacts. So now we have a foundation that focuses on making sure our youth are getting the right type of education when it comes to health and wellness and mental health, as well as we're big champions on STEM type activities. We are great when it comes to Black men's mental health. We also play a big part in homelessness initiatives. We work with the Covenant House here in Georgia. We work with the city of South Fulton here in Georgia as well during the holiday times, making sure that people don't feel like they lost their dignity because they may be displaced. So we're just really good about channeling what we've built in our camping community to the whole big community at large.
Oh, wow. I love this whole concept of the outdoors because many people don't realize how important health is, and taking care of it early helps you so much. So this is great that you do outdoors and you coach people. I think what you guys are doing is amazing. So what are the services that you offer, Cassandra? How can people learn about you?
Sure. So the Body Ministry is a membership. It is a subscription. A group mentorship is another way to put it, but it's a group mentorship where women learn how to. It's health and wellness. It's learning your body. It's having a human body 101. That's how I like to explain it. As you mentioned, learning the things that we're not really taught often. Growing up about our body and health and wellness. We used to have rites of passage. We used to have mothers and grandmothers and aunties, teaching young women about their bodies, how to care for them, how to love them. And all of that got kind of put to the wayside somehow along the way. And what I'm finding is that we've got women in their 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s who don't actually know the basics of taking care of their body. And that's what the Body Ministry does. It teaches them everything from, obviously, when you think wellness and fitness, you think fat loss, and that is absolutely a part of the services. But beyond that, we really do talk a lot about mental health, as Shunté was talking about, and a lot about nervous system regulation, a lot about self-love and loving yourself. And the side effect of all of those things naturally is you release, weight and energy that no longer serves you. I also offer more intimate containers where you can work with me one-on-one in coaching and mentorship. And that's on the business to consumer side, I also have a business to business side where my background for over 20 years has been in human resources. I've been the vice president of HR, and um, have seen firsthand the impact of wellness in the workplace, or I should say the lack of wellness in the workplace, both from the employer side and the cost of that, everything from medical premium benefits to workers' comp to leaves and sick and all of that. But then also on the human side, the employee side, the people who have fears when we renew our medical benefits every year because they might lose their prescriptions or they might increase, or out of pocket costs and deductibles and all of those factors that are really meaningful and real to people and their paychecks and their day-to-day lives. I've seen the impact of that. And so on the B2B side, Ori Ara Partners, I help organizations with instituting wellness as a part of the infrastructure. Right now, wellness mostly sits as this perk benefit kind of on the side. You might get a flyer during your onboarding. You might have it talked about a little bit during open enrollment, but it kind of sits over there and it's this thing that you can get to at some point. And so making wellness a part of the infrastructure, making it a part of the actual operations of the organization is the future of wellness. And that's what I do on the B2B side. But overall, it really is a focus on the human, a focus on the body. We've gotten away from, just as Shunté was saying, we've gotten away from nature and the role we play, in this ecosystem. It's the same thing with the body. We are animals. We are part of nature. It's all it is the same thing. And our lack of intimacy and honesty and love of our own physical self and body um, has resulted in some of a lot of the illnesses and the mental health illnesses, and just the disconnect that I think we're all feeling with ourselves and with others.
Yeah, I totally agree. No, people don't realize that your wellness is a day-to-day thing. And having group sessions and a membership helps you to stay on track, because it's so easy for us to say one day, wake up in the morning, get a gym bag, I'm going to the gym, and then you never go back to the gym. So having what you're offering, I think, is fabulous, because it kind of gets you in a routine. You've got yourself a coach, a mentor, a friend, a help. Like back in the day, you'd say, I need an exercise buddy, to go walking in the morning. And I know from your HR background, about life and balance and relationships is so critical for your health. So this is amazing. I think what you've created is great. So what about you, Shunté? What are the services that you offer?
Okay, yes. One, I'm glad you have Cassandra on here. This is great hearing
Yes, it's a
that
great
people
group.
are creating safe spaces and community and access. Because I think a lot of times what stuck out for me, what Cassandra say, is being able to have access to someone that could help you migrate that health and wellness journey. So I think that's awesome. And that's essentially what we do as well. Not to the great expertise that Cassandra does it.
I know.
Um,
She's
but we
taking it.
do. So we curate what we call our outdoor adventure activities. So we have our own flagship outdoor experiences, whether um, we do stuff for, we call them the littles. So we'll have specific outings for our kids to be able to, one, be able to connect when their parents come, to be able to say, hey, I get to see mom and dad outside of the regular norms. I get to see how they act when they're able to let their hair down and to be out in nature. We also curate our big adult experiences. That's what we're known for, is our big adult experiences. The one big one is in September. It's every year at the end of September. And it's a full weekend starting on Thursday through Sunday. And it's comprised of, we do a ladies healing hike. So it's intentional about that space and the mental health space and being outside in nature. We have a men's fireside chat. Well, there's a men's coach, and no ladies allowed. This is their sacred space to be able to have those kind of conversations. But we like to party too. And so I like to say that we meet people where they are in their journey, and not everybody is comfortable hearing the word mental health. And so our approach to it is we're going to infuse it. We're gonna make you feel comfortable, but at the same time, we strategically place coaches throughout this environment to ensure that while you're having fun, we're going to see if we can address some things that you may be encountering. But the biggest thing that I would say that I'm most proud of is the community we built. So when they come to, I'm just going to talk because we have a couple of different programs, but the adult signature one of the things I'm proud of is the community. So I call it the family reunion meets the adult grown up playground. Whether it's, hey, we always address each other as camp cousins. Last year we had attendees from over 22 states attend, roughly 600 campers that come in RVs. They bring their boats, they bring their converted vans, or their tent campers, or their SUV cabins, glamping tents, hotel villas. So when I say we're intentional about meeting people where they are in their journey, is because we want to make sure that it is comfortable. Because some people need to have a slow intro. So we introduce them slowly, and then we say, hey, the things that they're culturally comfortable with. So we have some partying, we have adult field day, we do adult meet and greets, we do a piece for the military vets. We honor them through a dinner, but it's not just a dinner. There's a call and response play with the MC, with all the different branches. I talked about the ladies and the men's health activations that we do during that time. We do a dinner in Orange. We do a small business summit within this weekend, which this will be our third year doing that. And so we like to address the whole person. Like, we like to say, hey, you come to camp, party, and relax, but we'd be remiss if we didn't make sure we help people make true connections and give them resources to be able to continue this good feeling that they experienced this weekend. So that's why we place wellness coaches within the ecosystem too. Like, hey, if you're still having, this is a great time, but I know there could have been some vulnerable moments, then there's a coach to kind of help you beyond that. So, but we are the outdoor experience curators. Whether you want to party outside, whether you want to kayak or hike, because we have true campers that are like, y'all are bougie. Y'all are bougie campers. It's like, there's no shame in that. I am a bougie. In fact, we started a bougie camper line just because people kept calling us bougie. So, but yes, I tell people no one can dictate what you need in that space. But we will try to meet everybody where they are in that journey. So if you're a pioneering type camper, whether you're a bougie camper, whether you don't know how you're going to be or what you want to be in this, that you're welcome. And we will have all these outdoors activities to help make you sure that you're having a good time.
Amazing. Whoa, what a lot of things. Now, we do a lot with veterans and military, and we just won the Champion Award for North Carolina Veteran Business Association. And my husband and I are not veterans, so I was very honored. They loved the podcast, and they thought what we were doing was good. So I think it's amazing. And also, we employ veterans, so that was a plus. So I love this energy of this group. We just fell together. This is amazing. What is your website? How do people reach you all? Cassandra, what's your website?
Sure, the website is oriara.com, ORIARA.com.
Okay, and I'll make sure it's available in the comment section. And Shunté, what is your
website?
Yes.
Awesome. It's Melanated Campout. I'm going to spell it because I know it's a strange name. It's Melanated, MELANATED CAMPOUT.com. So melanatedcampout.com is the website, and we're on all the social media platforms: LinkedIn, TikTok, YouTube,
Wow,
Um,
wow. So there you have it. And I'll make sure that you have their information, and I'm going to try to motivate them to come to our Empower Women conference that's coming up on the 19th, so you can hear more from them as well. So thank you for watching Discover Brightside. And both of you have been discovered today. So this is amazing.